Go. Greetings, YouTube. Blah. G'day, guys. Blah. Greetings, YouTube. And I forgot what to say. G'day, guys. Welcome back to the 22nd Legion. I am the Legatus for this Legion, Marcus Aurelius, also known as Mars. As you have noticed, I have been off YouTube or Twitch for the past 2 months, almost 2 months. There's a very big explanation to that, so I did this video to kind of address that to whatever subscriber that I have. I know that the channel is kind of new and I'm pretty new to streaming and also YouTube making, so hopefully you guys are still there and you guys are still here to support me. I do really appreciate you guys that are staying, that kind of support me since day one. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Anyways, so moving on to what I did for the past 2 months of my absence. The first one is kind of hard for me because for the past 2 months I'm actually outside of my home country for nearly 2 years. Especially the last 2 months, I think it's very, very tough for me, as I'm actually really alone at that country. I'm actually not in my home country. So yeah, as you already noticed, the background behind me is no longer a white wall. It's actually my kinda like my study room, but not really. Anyways, I'm currently in my home country where I feel really relaxed after all the things that have happened the last 2 months. It is a very, very bad time for me, but hopefully I've recovered mostly, I guess. Well, except for my very, very messy hair. I have not cut my hair ever since the circuit breaker or the corona thing happened, because I need to come back to my home country and I don't really want to risk getting a positive on the corona test. However, I do have to serve 2 weeks quarantine in my own home, as indicated here. I have this wristband, so yeah, that's 2 weeks of me staying at home. Well, it's kind of mandatory. It's better than for me to stay in the hotel where it will cost me money for 2 weeks and nobody else, although it is a hotel. The second reason why I have to stop my YouTube and also my streaming activities is because of the shitty network. I think most of my viewers that came into my stream, they came in and they have to sit there and watch the whole spinner thing, which I think turned them off really, really quick. So yeah, I think it's it's an issue ever since day one. I think some of you may have noticed that already. So yeah, I did some test run together with one of my moderators. It's kind of smooth as compared to when I'm overseas. And there are still some minor issues, but I think that is still plausible in a way, I guess. But I have to still try to test it out. That only addresses the Twitch part, the Twitch channel. For the YouTube, well, as I said, the last 2 months has not been great to me. I could not really find the time to record, and also one of my editors, it's also a bad time for everyone. So we can't really find a good time to come together and also make YouTube videos. So I really have to stop everything and go on with life. And now I'm back. So a few channel updates. So one of the feedbacks that I get from my viewers is that my mic, this mic here, is kind of muffled. So you don't really hear. You could hear me, but you don't really hear me clearly. Yeah, I think that's I when I rewatch some of my YouTubes, yeah, it does sound kind of muffled. Yeah. But I did order a mic, so it should be arriving around maybe another 2 days or 3 days. I don't know, because of the whole Corona thing. There's nothing is confirmed right now. And also, wait, what do you mean nothing is confirmed? Well, for deliveries, you basically could not pinpoint an exact date when it's gonna arrive, unless, well, that's kind of off topic, so we're moving on. So yeah, that's one of the updates. I'm gonna upgrade to use a better mic while streaming and also YouTube recording. And the next update will be the last video I upload to YouTube was the hammer guide video. So apparently, when I last checked the YouTube videos, apparently the intro part got copyright strike. Well, it's not technically a strike, but I could not monetize those two videos. Unfortunately, those two videos have quite a good viewership. Well, the best viewership is still the My Sword and Shield video, but yeah, the user retention on the hammer videos is actually better than the Sword and Shield video. Yeah, so technically I did not do any editing on the Sword and Shield video. Yeah, it's really kind of lazy of me, so I got an editor to help me edit the two videos, the two hammer videos. I think that's why it's getting a better user retention than the Sword and Shield videos, because I know the Sword and Shield video is very crappy, but I really don't want to waste my effort explaining every single thing for the Sword and Shield. So from moving on from this point, because my editor did not want to continue, because I think he still has some of his things to do, so he might not have time to help me edit videos. So for moving forward, I will be taking over all of basically everything, from recording to editing, everything. I'm still in the learning process of the whole editing videos, so bear with me. Yeah, that's basically. So for my plans moving forward, I'm gonna complete all 14 or video guides on all 14 weapons. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Hopefully I don't bore you out. I know it's kind of at the point where it's a little bit late in the game, because Monster Hunter World is nearing its life cycle already. All the hype kind of died down, and it really has, but I still enjoy the game actually. And there's a lot of new players joining. I see a lot of new players asking this and that, what do I do with the Sword and Shield? Is this skill good enough? Should I maximize this skill? How do we fight this and that monster? All those things. Yeah, there are still a lot of new players. I hopefully by doing this updated, well, not really updated. I know that there are some videos up there that are doing way better than me. I'm just gonna give it a try and see if I can build up an audience. So I do really hope this videos can do great. And if you know someone who is new to the game, do share my video to him or her, and possibly subscribe. I mean, it's just a one button click. Anyways, that's the first update. I will still continue to make the weapon guides for all 14 weapon types. And the second update is since the game is nearing the life cycle, I'm not sure after Elatrion comes if there is any more DLC coming, but I need to be ready to transition over to a new game. So yeah, do let me know in the comment section what games do you want me to play, and possibly make a guide video, if you find my guide videos useful, I guess. So right now what I have in mind is I will be playing Overwatch. I have taken an interest in Overwatch. Hopefully I get the chance to stream Overwatch. And to be honest, I am still very very beginner in Overwatch, but I did play a few ranks. No, not ranks. Sorry, I did play a few quick play just to get a feel of the game. But it's kind of interesting, and I really enjoyed myself. That's the second update. So I might be transitioning over to Overwatch, but you guys can still comment on what games you want me to play. If I find an interest of it in the game that you mentioned, I will play that game. So the third update is my schedule. I'm thinking of streaming only 3 days a week. Yeah, because I have to basically edit all my videos and everything. So I've planned to stream 3 hours each, 3 hours each day, I guess. So I will start the stream around 7 p.m. ish GMT time until 10 p.m. GMT time. So yeah, do stay tuned for that. Of course I will update everything in the description below. Alright, that basically wraps up this video. Hopefully you guys are still with me on this. I do hope to be successful in my YouTube and also Twitch career. Thank you very much for everyone that has been supporting me since day one. I thank you with all my heart. Yeah, that's basically it. I really have nothing to say other than thank you very much for the past year. So not the past year, all the support that you guys have given me when I was streaming. Thank you very much, and hopefully you guys are still here with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the 22nd Legion. Thank you.